All right, guys, so welcome in. This is my third video. Today I'm probably going to be doing three mock drafts. Just going to do probably between 3 and 5 rounds. I'm only going to let myself trade back in one of them, but I want you guys to leave in the comments which draft, A, B, or C, you like the most, and I'm probably going to respond to every comment I get for a pretty long time. Leave video suggestions, like and subscribe, the normal YouTube things. So let's just set this up. I'll do 5 rounds. I'll make it much quicker than my last mock draft, but I just want to do three different scenarios because it is the draft and crazy things can happen. So let's just set this to what they recommend as being the most realistic for actual draft day. And I'm only letting myself trade back in one of them. Otherwise, I can get carried away. So let's start. Lawrence. This one was already looking much more realistic than the last one. Christian Darrisaw above Rashawn Slater. So this is probably, yeah. So this first one is going to be the one that we trade back in. I would be shocked if Trey Lance alone or Mac Jones alone dropped to 13, but in this one they did. So we're definitely going to get some people calling up. Probably going to trade back with the Steelers, get at least their second. That's a pretty big jump, so let's try and get their third too. All for our 13th. Offer trade. Trade accepted. Very good. So people I'm hoping for really, I mean, J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain are probably going to be off the board. There's a pretty big run on tackles right in this range, so I'll probably try and pick them up. My personal favorite, I really like Samuel Cosme. Walker Little, PFF is higher on, but his just not playing for 2 years is pretty concerning as a Chargers fan. Samuel Cosme didn't miss a snap over 3 years and had an absolutely ridiculous pro day. So we can hope for either somebody to slip. I forgot about Greg Newsom too. He would be interesting. Mac Jones is here still, which it probably won't be happening. Evan Jenkins, Dylan Radins actually like a lot, but the fact that Christian Barmore is here, I could see him dropping to around this area too, and I think he's too good to pass up on because we have now 2 second round picks and 3 third round picks. It's a pretty deep tackle class, especially in this area. So hopefully one of these guys falls to us. Honestly, trading back, I might try and trade back into the first round to get a tackle. But seeing Christian Barmore drop to this spot, I think is going to be too good to pass up on. Just after a slow start, yeah. Dude is there's I really like Aleem McNeil, but Christian Barmore is the clear cut number one D tackle. Him along with Joey Bosa, Uchenna Nwosu, possibly either Linval Joseph, Justin Jones, or Jerry Tillery. Just putting Christian Barmore in the middle of that line, front seven is going to look scary. So I'm probably going to pause here and we're going to think about maybe trying to trade up with. Once I see some tackles start to go, I'll trade up right away. So I'm going to slow this down because the Chiefs are probably going to go tackle. Um, I could see Jags. So let's see how this goes. Pat Fryermuth in the first. Interesting. Mac Jones dropped to 30. This is honestly probably the most realistic draft setting. Raiders do some crazy things every year. So based off this, I don't know if I'm gonna have to trade up. Kyle Trask, I could see going there. A lot of guys like Liam Eichenberg, high floor but low ceiling. I don't know how I feel about him. I would have to look at his measurements too to see if he even has 33-inch arms. So we really have our pick of whatever tackle we want. I am tempted to go Elijah Moore, but I'm not. I think I'm probably going to go, Dylan Radins or Sam Cosme. They both had great pro days, but 6'6", 300. I just can't pass up on the durability and athleticism, along with he's like been one of the best pass protectors in college football for the last couple of years. He might be slightly below average or average his rookie year, but hopefully once the game slows down, our franchise left tackle in Samuel Cosme. Next two drafts, we're going to stick at 13, and I probably won't do any trades at all. Tevin Jenkins, Trey Smith. Tempting to go Dylan Radins and have him start at probably right guard, and then if we part ways with Brian Balaga after, I want to say 2022, to just have him kick out to right tackle. He is also highest on the board at a valuable position. Our next pick is at 77, so we have a little bit of ways to go. We addressed our D line. We really need to attack cornerback after this pick. Let me check days. Yeah. I like a lot of these guys to play alongside Nazir Adderley, especially Darius Washington. Just cover half the field. Kelvin Joseph, I like. Take Allen, Fiatu, Eric Stokes. Both the Georgia guys are interesting to me. I'm definitely higher on Eric Stokes than Tyson Campbell. Some people have like Tyson Campbell going the first. I'm definitely not on that train. I think I'm gonna go Dylan Radins, and plan for him is just gonna be start at right guard alongside Lindsley and next to Balaga, and then probably have Matt Filer start at left guard and Sam Cosme at left tackle, and then Ode Bushi can just be a depth piece for the interior, and our O line is now probably pretty far above average, at least average. I would take average any year, knowing what we've had to go through in the past. Let me speed this up a little bit. Eric Stokes went off. Little run on DBs there. I really like De'Ami Brown as a deep threat. Jabril Cox. We really need to, we need to hit the secondary with this pick. We have a pretty skimpy DB room. I'm thinking Jamar Johnson or Kelvin Joseph. I think our bigger need is at corner, and Kelvin Joseph is definitely, obviously, a better corner than Jamar Johnson. I like Benjamin St. Just. But yeah, we got to go Calvin Joseph with this pick, and we pick in 10 more picks and then 20 more picks. So hopefully we can grab some depth for our DB room. Calvin Joseph. I think Jamar Johnson is going to be a good pick here. Because right now we probably have our starters in Michael Davis, Calvin Joseph, Chris Harris, and then we can have Nazir Adderley and Jamar Johnson hang back along with Derwin just doing what he does, floating everywhere. Needs I'm going to start looking at possibly Jalen Darden in a couple picks. I really like him. I picked him in my last mock, but we're pretty good on O-line depth. I wouldn't hate taking a Kendrick Green, but edge, I would say another DB. Honestly, you can never have too many DBs in today's NFL. Tight end, possibly a little bit later. So let's look at what we have. Thomas Graham, Benjamin St. Just. We have another pick for about 20 more picks. How tall is Tay Gowan? That's not gonna load. I'm pretty sure. I want to say Tay Gowan is pretty old, but getting him in the third round for as many injuries as we suffer would just provide us with a lot of depth. I do like Thomas Graham too. I think we're gonna go Tay Gowan here though. Wayne Eskridge. Let's see what we have. I know a lot of Chargers fans really like Anthony Schwartz too. Dude's technically a receiver, just has not many great receiver qualities. He's just an absolute burner. I do like taking. See, this does make my job difficult because Jamin Davis, Kendrick Green, Josh Palmer, guys like these slipping makes it incredibly hard to pass on the talent, but I think I took both those guys in my last mock. So Trey Brown, I really like. Tommy Tremble, fourth round would be good value. Let's go. Let's attack the offense a little bit. I think I'm going to go Jalen Darden. Pair him up with Keenan and Mike. Have him compete with Tyron Johnson for that slot outside burner spot. I like that. Get Justin Herbert some more young weapons to develop with. Milton Williams is a good late round interior guy. Tommy Tremble is tempting. Fifth round. Oof. Fifth and sixth round is when I start being okay taking a running back. And I do like Khalil Herbert a lot. As much as I preach to just never draft a running back, I think that's how I'm going to round out this draft with Khalil Herbert. Dude's a bruiser. He would complement Eckler and Justin Jackson a lot. Um, we don't want to have to go into the season relying too much on Joshua Kelly. If he takes that next step, then great. If not, then we would kind of be screwed in terms of a big bruising running back, which is kind of out of fashion, but still good to have one in Khalil Herbert. And he's not only that, he breaks a lot of tackles. So we got B plus overall. Traded back, got Christian Barmore for our interior. Samuel Cosme starting left tackle. Dylan Radins starting right guard, and then probably kick him out to right tackle. Kelvin Joseph probably starting CB. Jamar Johnson probably starting next to Nazir Adderley. Take Allen probably depth piece. Jalen Darden competing with Tyron Johnson and Khalil Herbert. All right, so let's hop right into this next draft. Let's go with a little bit less craziness in terms of. I'm just going to do. Oh, wait. This was supposed to go up too. So I guess for this one, I'm just going to make it more normal. Because these last couple mock drafts have been pretty crazy, which is how it normally goes. Let's just try out a normal one. Rashawn Slater, and we're not trading in this one, so pretty big no-brainer here. I like J.C. Horn, I like Darisaw, I like Patrick Surtain, 3 Bama guys in a row, but we're definitely going Rashawn Slater here. Hopefully we can pencil him in as a starting left tackle for the next 10 years, ideally. Good tackles are impossible to come by, at least in like free agency. You had Trent Richardson this year as a free agent, but he re-signed. So now we're looking. We have a lot of trade offers, but we're not trading this one. We're looking cornerback. A lot of Chargers fans just want to go either tackle corner or corner tackle. I'm kind of in the middle on that. I think it's a deeper tackle class than corner, but say we do go tackle first. I'm just not very high on many of these guys. I think I might wait until the 3rd round. I like Elijah Molden in the slot, but I might have to go somewhere else. And I think that somewhere else is going to be Gregory Rousseau. Has been dropping in a lot of mock drafts. Insane length. His pro day wasn't that great. He did not really showcase his athleticism at all, but in terms of build, he's super freaky. So I think getting him for the edge, letting him develop in the 2nd round, I think that's good value. So we got Rashawn Slater, Gregory Rousseau. 3rd round, we're probably going to try and attack cornerback, mainly just DBs. And then later rounds, possibly O-line again. Quinn Miners, I really like.